I want to use this video to have a discussion with you about whether skateboarding is a sport or not. Right now on screen are some timestamps to different perspectives on the discussion. You can use those when commenting your sophisticated response. I also included some sources in the description that I use to formulate some of these arguments that you'll see in this video. Hope you guys enjoy. Oh, fuck. Skateboarding is a sport. Changed my mind. So I've been quite consistent with the uploads lately, and there have been quite some comments, sophisticated comments down my videos, and some of the comments agreed with the things I said, but there were also quite some comments that disagreed with the things I said, but there was room for a sophisticated discussion. Some comments were even so convincing that they changed my opinion about the topic. So that's a great thing, because it's not always been the case here on YouTube. And in order to celebrate that, I want to strike up another conversation about skateboarding being a sport or either not. So I want to try and respond to as many comments down in this video below, strike up the conversation, argue with you guys and see how sophisticated you guys really are. Of course, I can't reply to all of them, but I'll try my best. Great day here at the park with my buddy Paul, filming some lines. It's not too busy, got a really good light. It's really bright, but it's perfect. Sick, dude. On August 3rd, 2016, skateboarding history was made when the Olympic Committee voted skateboarding to be included in the 2020 Summer Olympics. The proposal was accepted by a unanimous vote around 12:30 p.m. Pacific time, and now this has become one of the most polarizing debates in skateboarding, and every culture in skateboarding, every subculture in skateboarding is now voicing their own opinion on this debate. But now it's 2020 and every skateboarder has to face the reality that a skateboarder can now become an Olympic gold medalist. Does this matter? Should we really care about skateboarding becoming part of the Olympics? Ultimately, I think that the only question we should ask ourselves is, will this be a positive or negative thing for skateboarders? I personally think that this will create a lot more opportunities for many skaters. And I'm not so scared of skateboarding being taken away from skaters becoming more part of a corporation and the Olympics. I do understand the argument and that many skaters are scared of this, but I think that skateboarding will always be of the skaters. It seems logical. I do understand the argument that many skaters make that this isn't good for skateboarding, and it boils down to skateboarding not being a sport. Before talking about why skateboarding is not a sport, I'd like to address the unpopular opinion of why skateboarding is a sport. And this has all to do with the definition of the word sport. First off, let's take a look at the history of the word sport. The word sport actually comes from the old French word desport, which means diversion from work or serious matters, recreation or amusement. When sport first began being used as a noun, it carried a similar definition: any sort of activity done for fun. So In this sense, if you think skateboarding is fun, you think skateboarding is a sport. You skate, which diverges from work or any serious matter, you think skateboarding is a sport. If we take a look at the definition of a sport right now, we can see a slightly deviating definition. According to Oxford Dictionary, a sport is defined as an activity involving physical exertion and skill in which an individual or team competes against another or others for entertainment. So from this, we can conclude if you compete while skating, so if you play a game of skate or any other type of battle at the skate park, you engage in skateboarding as a sport. Also, skateboarding itself has contests, not only things like Street League. The first Tampa Pro was already held in 1995. So even if you don't compete, skateboarding itself, there's competition, so it's a sport. Just because you don't compete while skating doesn't mean skateboarding itself isn't a sport. The biggest issue many skaters have with skateboarding as a sport is that it's different than many other sports. But that doesn't change the definition of the word sport. A valid counter-argument you can make against this is that the nature of skateboarding competition isn't about competing. If you've ever visited a skateboarding contest or if you've ever participated in one, you will know that a skateboarding competition, everyone is happy for each other, everyone is hyping each other up, and if one skater lands a trick, all the other skaters get hyped. So it's more like a big hyped up, over the top skate session instead of a competition like you would see in soccer or football. The number one argument that skaters make as to why skateboarding is not a sport is that skateboarding is an art. Skateboarding is a culture and it's a lifestyle.
Good day today.
The very reason these people were attracted to skateboarding is because of its counterculture nature and the freedom you have compared to rule-based sports like baseball, soccer, and tennis. If you tell your friends at a young age you're not into those sports, you're kind of an outsider. In this sense, skateboarding is not a sport. Skateboarding is art, it's form, it's technique, it's style. Every skater has a different style. Skateboarders are more like artists in that sense. They craft a video part over the course of years and they place their focus on representing themselves in this video part, which is something that is not scored by judges. Skateboarding, it doesn't belong in competition. It's too free to be judged. Skateboarding is more of a way of being in the modern world. I'd love to see your perspective on this discussion. Comments are all yours. My personal opinion on this polarizing debate is that skateboarding is all of it. It's an art, it's a lifestyle, it's a sport. For some, it might be the one more than the others, or for some it might not even be a sport at all. Kind of a boring stance on this discussion maybe, but to me it also seems like the most rational perspective. As far as the Olympics go, I think skateboarding will stay with the skaters, and we shouldn't be scared of skateboarding getting taken away by corporations or the Olympics. In fact, we are now sharing it so that the future of skateboarding will be more global, more diverse. We'll get more skate parks. The Olympics promote friendship, respect, and even world peace through sports, so why wouldn't we like the Olympics in the first place? With the upcoming 2020 Olympics in Japan, skateboarding gets a chance to promote all these good things while inspiring people to skate. I don't know, maybe it's just kind of a positive mindset, because I truly believe it can be and will be a positive thing. I would like to end this video with Tommy Grau's take on it.
I don't feel like skateboarding is a sport at all.
Right.
Not one bit.
What would you categorize it as?
It's a lifestyle.
Okay.
It's a way you exist within the confines of how this fucking world is set up, regardless of what your thoughts are on it.
That's true.
It's historical.
That's true.
And so being as skateboarding is our fucking lives, it's a historical moment within skateboarding.
That's good. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Historical moment. It's true.
It is, because whoever thought skateboarding be in the fucking Olympics.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace out and skate on.